Welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network 2. Last time, Lan attempted to get everybody to go camping, but nobody could do that on such short notice. Though they are able to do it the day afterwards, which is also pretty impressive. Morning, camp. Oh right, that was my idea.
Look, they're a bunch of, 12-year-olds. They don't have schedules.
Alright, so yeah, let's see. You're late.
I took the time to spell "you're" correctly in the body of the message, but for the subject line, I misspelled it.
That's to keep you on your toes, Lan. Alright, well, Mom's oddly fine with us just going camping, so off we go. That's cool. I can't go camping, I'm just a nameless NPC.
I can't go camping down by the river because my mom would care about me if I drowned.
Alright, so this is why the bus stop is here this time around. Because sometimes it's needed for story events.
Alright, this bus has exactly enough room for the four of us.
They gotta take a lot of trips. Alright, and everybody joins their party. Look who it is, mister. I'm going to email you out of the blue saying I don't want to go camping with you. I want to go camping coincidentally.
Do you not like having fun?
No, it's a waste of time.
I don't know who voices John in the anime, but in my head it's Chuck Huber. Because we've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, so he just sounds like EA now.
Ooh.
Who even said that part? Mordecai Rigby, what are you doing here?
So we've got a box lunch stall here, but unfortunately, no distinct NPC. It's a new NPC design we haven't seen before, but it's not Sal from the first game, so no Woodman fight. We actually get a bunch of distinct sprites. Or new ones for the second game, rather. It's her camp, wow! No, this is just the path. Well, alright then. Probably not the guy up there, he's pretty on the ball when it comes to littering. This guy can't get enough of those jumbos. Anyway, bees. A bee swarm is coming at you, you can't shake them. You died. Alright, so... Shoo the bees to get to the campsite. Commands for gamers. Alright, so now we've got to look around and look for some way to remove bees. So we do have a few spots, like the edge of the screen. I didn't see that at all, but thank you for telling me about it. Now we've got a stick. Nothing over here, though. Now, I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure a stick on its own probably not good for a bee swarm. Alright, got a lighter. That's better. Alright, now at the very least we do get a hint for this one. You know, somebody mentioned a newspaper in a tree, and so, you know, you just have to check one of these trees, and eventually you'll find it. What if we used all three together? And how did we get a bad grade when we can do this? Aw, man. That's so scary. Get out of here, guys. Alright, well, the bees retreated the same way we're going, but don't you worry, we're not going to run into them again. We can also jack into the statue. Here we go.
Why are the fucking Jesus statues online?
In case they need to be connected to the internet for, you know, statue reasons.
Oh wait, did they just hide a Wi-Fi hotspot inside a religious symbol?
That feels a little bit in poor in taste. Alright, so we've got some rocks here now. Rocks are obstacles that can't help or hinder. They can block certain shots from enemies, or they can prevent you from going down a certain way. Like right here. If you're standing in the middle, you can't retreat backwards. It's not too severe here with these enemies, but just keep in mind, rocks exist. So yeah, they're air systems or whatever.
So this is gathering, like, weather data. Okay, why did you put it in the statue, though?
You know, if you ask the Mr. Progs, it feels like because of them. They really enjoy being a statue. But also, that decision would have made before then. So, I don't know. Alright, so let's move on. Wait a minute. Bear! I'm going home.
Please tell me that you're going to edit in bear fighting music.
Alright, everybody run! Bears are scary, but we can't just give up on
Yes, you
camping.
can! It's a bear!
No, Mega Man the computer program's right. We can't let bears dissuade us from having a good time. Bear!
I like that guy in particular. It's like, oh yeah, it's so much fun going off the beaten path. There's a fucking what?
I can't tell what's going on from here, but also I don't want to get any closer. Well, what if we went into this small cave here? Think there's something shiny, but you're not sure. Well, who cares if we're sure or not? Pick it up. We got the binocs. That's short for binoculars, if you're cool. Let me peep at this bear. It's just a fake bear. But it's still very scary. Gee, I wonder who that's gonna be. You can take care of the bear. I'm fine over here. Alright, so nobody misconstrue the sentence, but it's time to jack into the bear and figure out what's going wrong here. Why are you roaring? Oh, and we just got a couple of Matars. And I guess this is a good enough set of chips for this. Right, so if I remember correctly, Matar 2 does actually still function even if it's only got a Matar 1 by it. So if I had actually let the other one live, I think this one still would have hit under its helmet. And we get Sonic Wave for that. In W code, which is not the most useful. Okay, regular memory. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here. What's your problem? This bear was made for a mascot of the park, but it wasn't very good. Because it's just a large bear. The bear got a virus.
What the fuck? Okay. You can't tell me that there is an animatronic bear that has been running around hurting people in a post-FNAF world.
Alright, so we've got spikies here. Basically, they just move around for a bit, and then they will stick around on a certain spot for a few seconds, and then they'll just quirk up a fireball to attack you with. This is another enemy that was not in the original, but is also in transmission. And you also get heat shock for that,
cool...
so that is another...
You say that's a cool image for the card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, heat shot is like shotgun, but with fire element. Also like bubbler, all three of those chips are just, you hit something, and it also hits behind them. So, very handy. Anyway, it's a fake bear. It's still kind of terrifying if you just pass by it. Yeah, I'll send my Navi into the bear too. Can't stop me. Nobody's calling these binoculars.
I was going to say, they are so consistent about saying binocs, it's like they didn't want to give Big Binocular the money to use the trademarked term.
Yeah, as we all know, those binocular companies are just so full of themselves.
That's what it seems like. It's like if they say the word binocular, they'll get fined.
Alright, well, after the danger of real bees and a fake bear, we've finally made it to the campsite. With very big tents.
I don't know why tent big enough to hold 10 kids made me laugh.
Man, somebody really likes their water. Looks like a canteen, but not useful. Mountains are cool. Here I go yodeling. Alright, and if we come up here, hey, look, it's the TV van. So, if you need to get to the internet, you do have a way to do that. Just to show this off. This is the same van that's normally in Marine Harbor, and it takes you to the same place even though the van itself is in a different spot, so... If you need any items, or any other chips, feel free to explore, but we're not about that. We're on vacation. Well, we're in vacation for the entire game. We're on a second vacation. We're on the travel part of it. And since the van's here, Rabita's also here. If for some reason you want to fight Toadman. I don't, and I think you can't quite fight her yet anyway if you fought her the first time. I think Toadman is still being repaired, as it were. Yeah, Rabita's a horrible driver, just so you know.
Oh my god, I thought that cooler was the camera. I thought it just had a comically big video camera.
I mean, I guess if you're camping, it's not a big deal. But I don't know, what if you wanted to go that direction and get to the dam? What if I just want to see a dam? Well, alright then. Land out of my way, land out of my way, land out of my way. So that guy back there did give us a Bubbler G chip, which, you know, is fairly useful. It's good to have a shotgun type chip. And really just any chip in general in case you don't have a lot. Plus, it's also in the G code, which, one thing about Mega Man Battle Network 2, you can't just say burn, dude. People are gonna think, oh god, you're talking about a next character. Anyway, here's Flamey. This guy sucks. When you get in front of him, he does this.
Damn!
Yeah, he just destroys a row, which in itself isn't so bad. It's still annoying to have to deal with, and fighting him takes a while. It's later versions of this enemy that are just absolutely the worst. Also, yeah, this is not a chip that can do anything here. Did that hit? Did I manage it? We'll see in a moment, but oh god, I have nothing good here. See, Bubbler would be great if that came up. Okay, I did hit it at least. But yeah, Bubbler would be great because this guy should be obvious, but he is fire element, so if you hit him with water, that's double damage. Bubbler doesn't do the most damage in the first place, but something's better than nothing with Flamey. Anyway, though, like I was saying before, one thing about Battle Network 2 is that the G-code is pretty well known for being kinda broken in this one. For one, it's actually a pretty common code, meaning there's just a whole lot of chips you can use and synergize to one another. So that's a good thing to keep in mind if you just want a relatively simple, straightforward deck. However, it's also connected to one of the most broken program advances, not just in this game, but in the series. So, yeah, keep an eye out for the G-code. It will be useful in general, but also if you just want to remove difficulty, if you get lucky. Gotta fish with your bare hands. Yeah, you're gonna have a pretty good option with G-code chips. You, lowercase, forgot a cutting knife? You fool, you utter imbecile. That makes me forget a capital letter.
And this is the part where the video game becomes a creepypasta.
Alright, hey Dex, did you need anything? I haven't been talking to you. Find wood for kindling, you say? Well, there was an old guy who used to be a lumberjack, but do you still have it in you? Chop, 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 chop. There. He just cuts down a tree like a samurai cuts down a person. Just draws the axe once and it falls to pieces. Who cares? That guy sucks. I hate him. Maybe it could just be every man for himself. Yeah, let's eat. We don't need to wait for Chad. Does he even like food? We can't be sure.
Does he even like us?
We know he doesn't like most of us.
What if Chad and Dex were like best friends?
Any e-news bulletins immediately after an explosion happened? Well, hopefully it's not that. Otherwise, we're about to be killed. I hope Chad didn't explode. That'll be my problem somehow. No, you're Mega Man. Rolls with mail. Like the whole thing? No, we still don't want to fight. I mean, we head straight towards danger. I'm leaving now, goodbye. Alright, if you need any sub-chips, there's this guy. He's not concerned about the dam exploding. Still can't buy us in locker, so... Shrug. Beware of bears. Both real and fake. Should we save this child? I don't know.
I mean, it's not my kid.
Should I stay or should I go now? I don't know.
Man, if I stay, there could be trouble, but if I leave, it will be double. So you've got to let me know. Should I careen or should I blow?
Hey, are you in there? We're trying to evacuate. Shut up and listen. So yeah, it might have seemed like Sean was being kind of flippant about that threat notice the other night, but no, that's the reason he came camping in the first place. He was investigating, he is responsible. I mean, we're like almost official now. We've got a B license, that's decent. Look, we're officially novices in the Net Battler world. Okay? What do you mean, techniques? Start a fire, look for a bomb? Whatever, we'll figure it out.
You mean the fact that we can press A to check various parts of the screen? We didn't really learn anything from that.
I'm so glad the lesson that guy learned was, oh, that guy's an official Net Battler? Okay, it's probably fine. I'm out of here. He'll probably be fine. Really, if anything, he's more than competent than me. Oh, and we're just getting the, rundown of elemental weaknesses. Alright. What mail is this? What do we need to know? Find 4 bombs, no text. Just the subject line.
I like that.
This is an emergency situation. Right, so this is the most immediately suspicious thing, is just this pet lying here. And indeed, it's a new dungeon. Alright, so... it's from Chad. What is it this time, Chad? Well, I mean, I probably could have just figured that out by process of elimination of things in this dungeon, but it's fine. Alright, so the detonation programs are a really simple dungeon. Well, now you're just being weird. So yeah, basically, when you get to certain spots on the map, they will explode, meaning you can't cross them. So it's basically just a trial and error dungeon. But if you happen to have a map of the place that shows off the points that do explode, it suddenly becomes really easy. Alright, so Spiky here you do need to be careful of because, as always, the properties of his attack are the same as the chip's attack, which means if you hide behind that rock and you get hit by fire, or it gets hit by fire and you're behind it, yeah, you also get hit. So yeah, this is just a matter of figuring out which area you need to go through. But you do also need to be careful because it's entirely possible to oh, hey, can't see. To go past an area that might seem innocuous, but then it is an explosive spot and that kind of bars your way back, and then you have to find your way around again, so do be wary. So that, of course, is the first map, and so it's the most simple. Getting that sea cannon, though, is very important for program advances. Program advances have come up here and there, but certain chip combinations will get you a program advance, which is just a very powerful attack. In this case, if you line up 3 cannons with different codes in a row, then you get Zeta Cannon. So, an A, and a B, and a C gets you a few seconds with invincibility and just the ability to constantly fire your cannon. So, yeah, that's definitely one you're going to want to pick up. It's pretty easy to utilize. You should be able to get at least 1 cannon in your favorites at this point. Or as your regular chip, rather. So, here's Handy. These are enemies that were in the original Battle Network, and they do the same thing here that they did then.
Just in case you forgot this was on a Nintendo console, we're fighting disembodied hands now.
So yes, these are the guys that just go underneath the ground and then bring up bombs. You can destroy the bombs, but if they hit 0, yeah, you're gonna get hit by an explosion. So prioritize those guys. We also get Time Bomb 1, which just does the same thing to the enemy. If you put a time bomb in their area and they don't attack it to death, then you just get a pretty solid damaging attack. It is, however, Z-code, which means it's not going to synergize with much of anything.
I might have said this during the first LP, but I do think the Battle Network does a better job of showing Mega Man's power copying ability. The battle chips, I think, are more interesting than the Robot Master weapons.
Yeah, it's a neat sort of twist on that thing. Technically speaking, the chips are, widely distributed to everybody, but, it's a case where you mostly see Mega Man do these things. And yeah, it's just taking little attributes from the various enemies and using them in battle. So it's definitely a fun way to redo that sort of thing. Redo that concept. Oh hey, we've got bombs on the battlefield now. And the perfect time to actually show this off. Perish. So yes, when bombs get hit by a fire attack, they just hit the whole field on their side. And as you can probably guess, while they aren't helpful when they're on the enemy's side, they can absolutely appear on yours. So, don't get hit by a fire, or don't let them get hit by a fire attack, or that's going to happen to you. So yeah, this is absolutely one of those dungeons where knowing its central gimmick kind of immediately makes it nothing.
I'm just glad it doesn't have a time limit.
Yeah, no outward time limit and no hidden time limit either. There is a bomb threat, but you can take as long as you want, it's fine. Can you just, like, aim backwards, please? Please just hit your own bomb. Alright, and, of course, no sword chip. I would really like a wide sword right now. That'd be nice. I just gotta wait for these guys. Keep on doing this. Okay, there we go. Thank you, wide sword.
I get these guys in theory, but yeah, in practice they're just really annoying to fight.
Oh yeah, they're tedious. Yeah, that's absolutely an enemy you kinda need to quick kill. And again, later versions of that enemy are just awful. And that is a situation where no, you need to quick kill those. Person must love causing chaos. We've got some kind of person who likes causing terror amongst the population.
Land, there is a man who is detonating bombs to destroy a dam. You are a 12-year-old child. I need you to confront this man directly.
Alright, so let's see. Who could be behind all of this? Is it you? No, probably not. Let's see, I haven't seen more than one of you. Are you some kind of mad bomber? Ask again. Get suspicious. Haha, got him. Lan is unbeatable.
I, Dave.
It's Dave, the bomber.
I also read that as I, Dave, man.
Everybody's least favorite robot master. Alright, so you're getting back at pollution by destroying a dam, which is also going to cause a terrible disaster. So yes, this is Speedy Dave, and he is the owner of MegaMan.EXE. I'm fighting to not be killed by a river. Jack in. Here we go. So yes, Quickman appeared in Mega Man Network Transmission. He was another victim of the Zero virus who we fought and cured. We never actually met his operator, though he did send us an email thanking us and gave us a little something for our trouble. But yeah, the reason we never learned his identity is because he's actually a terrorist.
Uh-oh, Lan, looks like we aided and abetted a terrorist.
I mean, in the moment, Quickman was attacking a bank, so it's not like leaving him alone was great either. Really a rock and a hard place situation. The good news is, while this whole area might be very simple if you have a map, at least we don't have to play Quickman stage again. There's no Quickman lasers this time around. Oh, this looks annoying. Alright, so thankfully we can at least do this. Oh, Time Bomb 1C. That one is at least better. There are more C chips, especially at this point in the game, that we have access to, so at least that synchronizes with things. Oh, and I'm showing off here the shotgun effect.
This is also a good image.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking flaming Pac-Man on a robe is fucking shit up.
Another attack 10 asterisk. That is just always useful. Alright, we've got a pretty long platform here, which means... Hey, it's Quickman. So, any chance you'll give up since we helped you before, or do you just like blowing things up too much? These are just kids. Kill them. This guy's speedy. If he weren't, he wouldn't live up to his name. Okay, so Quickman is everybody's least favorite boss. So, if you try to attack him normally, he has the defense option. You need to wait for him to attack so that you can hit him when he's open. Show off.
He also might have the most boring design of a NetNavi that we've seen yet.
He is kind of just Quickman, but taller. Yeah.
He's just a dude. He just looks like a guy.
This also goes without saying, but he does have a very quick attack, so... Even Zapring can have a little bit of difficulty attacking him before he hits you with a boomerang. Thankfully, he is at least vulnerable to stun. But yeah, it's also nice since this is the first version of the boss. He is relatively simple, doesn't have any particular tricks up his sleeve. So, as long as you at least have some good damaging chips, you should be fine. I hate the period where he just floats there. He's just so smug. No, he did too, dang. Oh, amazing job, Quickman. Please stop that. I hate it when you do that. Alright, well... This boss is pretty much just here to teach you to, attack at certain times. Wait for an opportunity, then get him, and you'll get a busting level of 5. Woo. Quickman is the detonation program. I actually wanted him to blow up. Got you. Time to kill myself and several children. Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be a damn shattering kaboom. Anyway, Proto Man killed him better. Killing Quickman is the detonation program, but also if you just stab him afterwards, he dies better, so he doesn't explode the dam. That too. John also prevented that. How could two kids beat me? 50 out of gospel, IQ 170. Got him.
Ask if he's a fan of Rick and Morty.
I would have gotten away with it too, you scheming kids. Anyway, time to take my cyanide capsule. Goodbye.
I was about to say, isn't it a different adjective? No, I can't say that. Warner Brothers will kill me. Meritorious.
So yeah, Dave is at least being brought in for questioning. So as long as they don't kill him with a suitcase bomb, the police should have something to go off of. Yeah, Cha did actually a lot of the heavy lifting. And killed Quickman better than we did. Yeah. No punctuation, just, yeah. Honestly, I get it, Lan. I also wouldn't use punctuation if I got interviewed on TV.
I feel like that should have had like an ellipses after the yeah, like he's thinking about whether he should take credit or not. But instead it's just, yeah.
Lan is just shrinking. Arashi and Dave have been our two villains so far. They're just bottom ranks anyway. Those guys sucked, actually. You wouldn't be saying that if you were up against Quickman V3, buddy. Your time to shine has arrived at last. Did you get it? It was kind of a little ironic pun there. So your name's... whatever, fine. But we don't need a sense of humor here at Gospel. Whatever, just do your thing.